Make your own plant hanger. It's not hard. A couple of things you buy at the store, from your local dollar store, from your local auto parts store. Try to guess which one. When you're first looking at this oil pan, it's a drain pan, you're going to notice that it's round. You got a plant hanger here. Tear it out of the package. And you'll soon notice there's only 3 points. Wow, they really buggered this one up. So there's 3 chains. When you're hanging something from a chain like this, you're going to want it to hang evenly, right? Obviously, if you put all 3 on one side, that thing's going to tip over. So you want it to hang as level as possible. So you're going to want even spots for this to clip to. How are you going to figure that out unless you're some kind of a geometry wizard? Or to find out exactly where your spacing is going to be, I found a website. That oil pan is 14 inches in diameter. The radius, if you don't know in a circle, is half the diameter. We need to know equal distances between the 3 points of the triangle inside of a circle. So we're going to put in 3, and the radius of the circle is half of 14, which is 7. Execute, and it tells us 12.1. So in my mind, 12 inches is going to be right. So to space our holes out evenly with 3 points, and I like to keep it opposite from the spout. So we're going to have a point here, then 12 inches from here across the circle is going to be our next, and 12 inches from here is going to be the other side. And hopefully, if that thing did its job, 12 inches will be from here to here. Take a handy little marking pen and get our first spot. So on our first point, we're going to mark right here. Then what we're going to want to do is measure out 12 inches. Hold your finger there and mark it with a little line. And we're going to want to go 12 inches the other way. Here. And we're going to mark our line right there. Now to double check, this area from here to here should be 12 inches. And it is. Close enough, it's going to get you where you need to be. Now that you got your marks made, simply drill some holes. All you got to worry about is make sure it's at least big enough to fit your hook through, and not so big that you mess up the whole ridge. Drill your hole. Ooh. Now, one thing I should remind you of is you could leave the sticker on if you're more of a redneck than me. We are using an oil drain pan to make something, but do people need to know about it? Take off that label. How do you take off the label, you say? A heat gun. Warm up that label a little bit. And with the assistance of a friend, partner, you start working up the end of that label a little bit. Now sometimes when you take a label off, it leaves some residue. It's hot and sticky. Ouch, it hurts. You gotta get that off of there or else you'll collect dirt and dust. How do you get that off? The best way to get that off is with some WD-40. Double D40 as my Russian people say. Spray it onto a cloth. It dissolves it pretty quickly. It makes a big mess. So you're going to have to be quite liberal with it. I know a lot of you don't want to be liberal. Don't spray it in your girlfriend's eyes. Are you okay there, hon? Double D40. How many uses do you have? If you want to clean off the residue at the end, a little bit of rubbing alcohol, or for the sake of COVID-19, who doesn't have hand sanitizer around, squirt some of that on there. Nice and clean. Now I recommend if you're going to put a big potted plant in here, you're going to want to put it in first before you do this step. But what I have found when you're attaching these is that there's a little flap. Boop, boop, boop. The hook part, you're going to want to put that in from the top down. And there you have it. So if you have a pot that's It doesn't have a drain catch on it. It has a drain on the bottom. The water comes out, you don't want to spill it on your floor. Maybe it's terracotta and you can't drill into it. You want to hang it anyways. You can still hang it wherever you like. Change it out if you want. I think these chains we bought for $1.25. This pan, about the same depending where you buy it. For $2.50, you can make your own. Thanks for watching.